Well, hello there, YouTube. The beautiful 2017 Spyder LTD or Limited. I guess there's somebody interested in purchasing it, and the GM was asking me. He goes, "What Spyder you want to ride for 2018?" I'm not sure I want a black one. They've got them incredible new digital displays, and all this chrome in the headlights is blacked out. And there's I want to go through and look at the colors. I'd like to get a black one if I could, or maybe, you know, oddly enough, the blue with the blacked out accents on the headlights and stuff looks pretty sick too. The main thing is no chrome. So there is a version you can get with chrome, but you can get a limited that's not chrome. In fact, most of the limiteds are not chrome, but there is a chrome version. I'm big into the not chrome. Alright. Check this out though. It's 42 degrees and at the moment not raining. Got a little something back here. There's a couple of the little puppers going away. Oh, no, you guys are just sitting there. You're so good. There were some incredible puppies. Something about mixing them breeds. We might have started something here. The little girl's gone, the one and only girl. And this is the one with the huge white socks. He hears all these city sounds and he does not like that at all.
No, he goes, what is this?
We tried to get him out there to go potty and he just, well, too many city sounds.
Oh, give me a chicken and I'm good.
Look at him, he looks so afraid.
I know.
You got the prettiest little white sockies and booties.
Yeah.
Alright, Mama, head
All
on
right.
down.
I love you bunches.
Love, see you, bye.
I'll see you at the bottom.
Alrighty. It's pretty cool, the little lounge. Indian stuff. Indian races and stuff playing. Cool stuff, man. Hey, you know how they make a Street Glide and a Street Glide special? Now Indian has a base model. Chieftain. Yeah, buddy. Somebody forgot to shine that one. Touring with some horsepower right there. Man, look at this. Sunset tonight is at 4:58. When I come back here on Monday, sunset will be after 5 p.m. Spring and summer's coming. God, can I not wait. It's like 45 degrees out here right now, which here lately hasn't been that cold, so it feels like a shocker. Look at this, woman. It's after sunset, and look how bright it is out here. I was saying on the way up here, I said, by Monday it'll clearly be past 5 o'clock sunset. And the moment it's dry.
That's why it's so cold.
Yeah, it's 45. It's cold. It's probably colder than that now. I ain't looked at my watch. Yeah. All right. So we've been holding off here for a couple of days on doing the reveal. So my goal was a deep conceal 9mm, which obviously was going to end up being a single stack, meaning it's, you know, a thin single stack magazine. It narrowed down to 3 contenders. Excuse me. Was the Glock 43, the Springfield XDS 3.3, and the Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm, the new model 2.0. Sounds like you're talking about an app. So anyway, he did a lot of research. Excuse me. Anyway, did a lot of research. I know about the Glocks. I haven't had a 43, but handled a bunch of them a bunch of times. Had quite a few Glocks, I think 5 I've had over the years, and I keep them for a very short period of time. Something about the for me, there's something about that 22-degree angle of the grip that that I just have the hardest time. I just can't, I don't know, I just can't get along with it. I'm okay with it being plain. They are, you know, butt ugly. You know, I don't think too many people will disagree with that, but, you know, it has a purpose. And it's very, it's kind of like the BMW GS and GSAs. They're not the prettiest bike in the world, but they get, you know, they're very purposed and they get the job done, you know, very, very well. That's the way I think of Glocks. So anyway, that was the Glock 43 was the first one removed from the list. Got a lot of consideration. Also the 26. In fact, there may be a time I'll go back and get a 26. I really like the 26. I'm more than willing to give them another shot. But anyway, since I've been out of it so long and, you know, I'm so out of practice, why not learn with something that's, you know, awkward feeling. They've always felt awkward. I remember when they first came out in the 80s, I went to a gun show with the Oregon National Guard. There was a gun show out in that area. I'd seen the very first Glock ever. I want to say that was in 88 or 89 with a good friend and a co-worker. He is actually the guy that hired me at Portland Honda, Patrick O'Malley. And yes, he was very Irish. But anyway, we seen the Glock, and anyway, I ended up getting one. I think I got the only one that was out when I picked the first one up was a 17. I think I went through 2 of those. My favorite one, and I look back at that with the greatest fondness, is the 17L. But anyway, so I got narrowed down to the XDS and the M&P 9 Shield, and there's a lot of battling going there. It was kind of close, but ultimately the Smith & Wesson won out. There she is. She's a beauty. I mean, she is gorgeous. And this is the new 2.0. Got a much nicer trigger, some serrations up front, you know, for press checking. I don't grab up front to do that anyway. I did go with, had a choice, and I kind of battled over this as well. I was kind of doing the same thing with the Springfield, but ultimately, considering, you know, it's a small. But anyway, I was going back and forth on safety or no safety. I know it's not advised, but, you know, with motorcycling and stuff, there's a very good chance I'll do an off-body carry of this. Thank you, Dean. Mm-hmm. And if I do that, throw it in a backpack or whatever, I like the idea I can turn the safety on. Safety on, she's locked down. And the safety is, so the one concern with the safety is that I might accidentally turn it on or something. But I mean, it's really stiff to kick on. It's very positive. I have no concerns whatsoever of accidentally turning the safety on and getting yourself in trouble. It's got wonderful sights. Nice 3 dots. Glocks out of the box literally have the worst sights of any gun ever. To me, anyway. Just to me. But oh man, she is a sweetheart. Man, and the daggum thing is so good looking. So it comes with one standard 7-round magazine, so it's a 7+1, and that gives you the slimmest grip profile and whatnot. And then it comes also with an additional magazine that's an 8+1. It extends the grip, but with doing that, you get all 3 fingers, and the stipling is included on this little spacer for the grip, or for the magazine. So anyway, very comfortable. That'd be really fun for plinking. And not that I'm one that does that, but if you carried an extra magazine with you, you'd have, you know, an additional 8. Anyway, very beautiful gun. Good looking. It's you know, there's no question about its reliability and its popularity. You know, there's probably the biggest battle. This is kind of like the old Chevy versus Ford kind of a thing between this and the Glock. The Glock was late. This thing came out in 2012, I think it was. The original one, not the 2.0. The 2.0 was like what, June or July or so of last year. This hasn't been out very long at all. The 2.0 version of the 9mm Shield. And one of the cool things is the production date of this thing was December 16th of 2017. In the box you get the, you know, the mandatory in the US gun lock, and of course you got the manual paper, you know, paperwork stuff, registration and stuff like that. This is the first pistol I've ever purchased that just came in a plain Jane box. But I guess that's not too uncommon nowadays. But just to give you a size reference, make sure this thing is alright. Make sure we're unloaded on both ends here. But look at the difference between that LCP2 380 and that 9mm. And this 9mm is really small for a 9mm. The Glock is a little bit longer, shorter, and I think 0.2 of an inch thinner. This one's 0.9. I think the Glock is 0.88. Maybe it's 8.4 or whatever. I don't know. I looked at so many specs, they all swirl through my head. But to give you an idea of comparison between these two. Cool, huh? Well, anyway, that is what I decided. I absolutely love this. I'm sure I'll love this as well once I get out and go plinking on her a little bit. But that's what I picked up. Cool stuff. Thanks for your patience. Man, you can't believe the patience I had to go through. That's crazy. It's been so long since I've purchased a handgun and not had a concealed handgun license. I'm used to just walking in there, you know, picking what you want and pay for it and walk out the door. So that was new for me. But within the next 7 days, I'll have that back again, and I won't let that lapse again. That's crazy. And look at that, USA, good old Smith & Wesson. This is also my very first Smith & Wesson pistol of any kind. Revolver, any Smith & Wesson. Very first one. So I hope all the hype and love for this thing is true. I can't wait to go out and try her out. Alright, so what I'm going to do from here is we pre-recorded. I'm doing this a little out of order. We got home at about 8, or it's about 7:45, and we went ahead and did our goodbye out in the car, and it's 20 minutes to 10 now. So we're gonna do something a little out of order. So up next is the goodbye. Well, hello there, YouTube. Hope you guys had an awesome day. It's Friday here in Washington State. I guess literally you have to say that, because in some people it's already Saturday, almost Sunday.
Yeah.
That's just that always blows me away. But
I know it. You'd think it'd be the same day.
yeah, we're all on the same time schedule.
I know it.
But yeah, it was a kind of really quiet day for me down there in work today, which was fine. I did a lot of other stuff, research and everything else. Ryan he's had a cold since Tuesday.
Yeah.
And just like each day it got worse. And when I showed up this morning, he had took off to the hospital. And you know what, because I mean, he's bad today. And he stuck it out. He was going to leave yesterday at around noon, and ended up staying. And then I get there and I didn't know where he was. I got upstairs and asking the service writer, said, "Oh, he went to the hospital." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Oh yeah, he's sick as a dog." So he came back, did a bunch of work, and fiddled around. And finally, about 3 something, maybe a little after 3, he goes, "Pops, I'm gone. I'm going home." But it's just a bad cold. You know, we went there and they gave him a flu shot, and they were saying the flu bug that's going around is like really dangerous.
Really bad this year.
And so they gave him that, and Bunchy said, "I don't know what, they're just plugging me full of holes." He goes, "My poor arm."
No.
But anyway, they said that they just told him, go home, take some NyQuil and a lot of rest.
Yeah.
You know, sleep it off.
Poor thing.
It's him out there in his shop out there to all hours of the night.
Yeah.
Goofy kid. But anyway.
Yes, you can only burn the candle at both ends for so long before it comes up and bites you in the you-know-what.
It's like, you know, throughout the week, you know, sometimes I can go a couple weeks and hardly any sleep. Perfectly fine. I'm not tired but then finally there's that point that catches up with you.
Yeah.
I'm not that way tonight, but I mean, like, I think it was earlier this week or whenever it was.
Yeah. Yeah, you were really tired.
I was just, sometimes it's just too much.
Yeah, it's like, just let me close my eyes.
It's like that night I had the issue getting I don't know what happened with it. I had no idea what that was all about. When I couldn't get the video, I'd spent all that time building the video. Now I can't do anything with it. I freaked out.
I know.
Was that Monday night or Tuesday night or whenever that was? But anyway, water under the bridge. And last couple of nights I've actually got a good night's sleep.
That's good.
So, but anyway, we're going to let you go with that.
Oh,
and the little woman, actually our daughter Christy, who you know, and Kyle, who you know, are our youngest daughter and oldest son.
Yeah.
They're going to go to Vancouver on Saturday and Sunday and do inventory with Kelly. So
that's going to be fun.
Yeah, and they get paid to do it.
That works out good.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
Heck yeah.
I get to visit my babies and they get to get paid. So,
yeah.
Hey, that's all cool.
Get paid and fed and everything else.
Yeah. Way nice.
Yeah. But I'll be here alone. I have something I want to do tomorrow. Just don't know if I can do it tomorrow. So we'll see how that works out. And that should be fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, Mama,
we should probably
roll on out.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And I hope your guys' Saturday or Sunday is amazing.
Heck yeah. All right. So I'll probably see you guys like crazy early in the morning. Because she can't get that. I gotta leave
crazier.
Yeah, she's gonna leave early, and I gotta get that door open.
I can't move it.
I'm not gonna leave the truck out, so she's first thing jumping in a freezing cold automobile.
Boy, it'd be cold. Yeah.
It's really nice to leave here when the truck is 62 degrees.
It is. It is very nice. You get all spoiled. Like.
Yeah, well, the windows are all nice and clean and dry. And
yeah.
Anywho, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
You guys take care.
Thank you very much. We'll see you now. Bye-bye.